After 3 long months, Ford has finally fixed my app so that I can access connected services. Let me show you. So I just want to show you what this is supposed to do when it actually works. You go into the Blue Charge network. It shows obviously that I don't have any balance because, I didn't get any free charging. I still see plug and charge is disabled. But I can go into connected services now, which took nearly 3 months to get access to this, which is just crazy. This is what it's supposed to look like when it loads. I've already reserved my free charging adapter, which was at the top here. Premium connectivity, which is not active on the truck. The rest of these features are already active, and I'm guessing that's because it comes with a trial or whatever, so there's nothing I can do to change any of that. But the one thing that I'm more interested in is the Blue Oval Charge Network, which shows active, and if I go in to manage it, I don't have any controls to manage anything, and that would be because, and it says it down here at the bottom, only the person who originally activated this connected service can cancel it, or I'm assuming make changes to it, because I have no ability to turn on plug and charge. I have no ability to do anything, but it is active. Unless this app just generally sucks normally, I would imagine there's probably supposed to be more stuff here, but all this does is just tell me about it. I can click these little subsections to read. Enjoy your 250 kilowatt. Yeah, I didn't get it. Effortless plug and charge if it worked. So yeah, honestly, my only concern about this part of the app was so that I could order my charging adapter, which I have done. So I'm not real bad worried about it at this point. Let's see what happens if I go here. So premium connectivity is $10. You can use 2,000 points. I have plenty of points. It allows video streaming, music, which I have SiriusXM. So yeah, seems kind of dumb. And I'm not going to activate it because there's really no point. So that's the only thing I have the access to activate, and there's no point. Don't want it. Has no reason to have it. So that's pretty much the same for all of these. Blue Cruise, I guess I'll have to wait until it expires before I can renew it or whatever. Unless they update me to 1.2, I have no plans on ever renewing it, but that's a different story. So yeah. And then I do have under this, it still says you've been given permission to select and activate Blue Oval Charge Network by the account owner. Okay. I do think that the issue I was having is related to the truck not being transferred to my app properly, not properly showing me as the owner. But I have no option to enable plug and charge. There's no button here that I can press. So, again, I don't need it. I'll use Electrify America, which gives me a discount for having, the membership. I'll use the Tesla membership just to get the cheaper rated Tesla chargers. As long as, basic functions of the app work, which, this is pretty much it. And, I can see my charging stats, stuff like that. That's all I really need for now. And I do finally get an adapter, although they're now telling me that it will ship in August. So 5 months from now, I'll get the Ford adapter. But hopefully my other adapters will be here soon. More on that later. Just to recap on the Lightning, now that everything is basically working, I know there's still some things that aren't quite working. Do I still want to get rid of it? And I'm not sure. The main concerns were the Blue Oval Charge Network and my lack of ability to enroll in it. And the concern around that was, if Ford only supports plug and charge through Tesla, I won't be able to use Tesla. That's not the case anymore, actually. Yes, you can use plug and charge, but it's not the only supported method. Now you can use Tesla's, own app to authenticate and plug the truck in. And with that in mind, I don't need Ford's Blue Oval charge network. I don't need their plug and charge. I don't need any of that. I can use Tesla's manual system to authenticate the truck and, have whatever. So then the question is, well, when do I get my adapter? Well, the adapter is supposed to come in August from Ford. However, A2Z is going to send me an adapter for free for testing. So with that in mind, now I'm kind of like, okay, this isn't so bad. I should be able to use the A2Z adapter until I get my Ford official one. And I can use it with Tesla Superchargers using the Tesla app. Don't have to have the Ford app. So yeah, this truck is now a traveling truck. Would I take it to Maine? Maybe, I don't know. It's still going to be really expensive to drive. But in the meantime, at least it can go now, or at least I would feel comfortable going, because I know I can make it on Tesla Superchargers. I don't know that I would be able to make it on Electrify America. So yeah, I'm not super, in a rush to get rid of this truck at this point, especially now that the values have dropped once again. We're talking, I paid $70 for this truck. I could probably get $55 for it today. That's not happening. Not at all. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to cancel the Super Duty order just because, there's still a possibility I may want to get that. There's still a possibility I want to do the camper thing and, do some traveling and all that cool stuff. But right now, I'm pretty content with what I have, pretty content with the Lightning, and there's no reason to rush and get rid of it, I don't think. So, anyway, just wanted to cap that video. I know it's all over the place, as usual, just like all my other videos, so, but I'm probably not going to make any sudden movements. I'm happy with what I've got. I owe a little bit of money on this truck. I'll pay it off, and I owe a little bit on my Model 3. I've debated on whether I want to pay that off or not, but honestly, I use the Model 3 a lot. I drive it to work. Until June, it is my road trip car because it gets free supercharging. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep paying on it until June and then sell it. I don't really know what's going on with that one, but yeah, we'll see what happens. At the end of the day, things about this truck that I'm really liking, the onboard power was a huge convincing factor for me. One of the major factors as to why I bought it. Just so I know I can power my house. If there's any need for any power in the future, it's here. The truck's got it. Not to mention its towing ability. I've got a couple EV events coming up, and I've actually considered either renting or buying a trailer to put behind this truck to put my Rivian on, so that I could have both vehicles at the event. And I could pull in there and show off the truck as towing the Rivian. And these adaptive headlights I'm really liking, or well, I guess I call them matrix headlights. Really like that. I know Ford's supposed to come out with an update soon for theirs, but just a couple of clicks of a computer and I have them on my own truck under my own control, which I really like. There's things about this truck that definitely outweigh the negatives that I just, I don't see myself getting rid of it. Maybe if the values went up and I didn't lose so much money, maybe. But right now, I stand to lose so much, it makes no sense to get rid of it. Maybe in the future, if I decide to get the dually and the camper, maybe I'll trade the Rivian instead just because it's holding its value. I don't want to lose so much money on this truck, and it's a pretty solid truck. There's no dire emergency, get rid of it fast. So I like it.